Hi, this is Jeff Martinez from El Chile Cafe and Cantina in Austin, Texas. I've got an exotic recipe for you today. We're going to be using a little alligator. Now, most of the time when you get alligator meat, it's either going to be the jaw or it's going to be the tail. And if you can see here, I've got some alligator tail and it's got a lot of muscle running through it. So what I've done is I've taken the meat and I've ground it up in my food processor, and that's what we have right here. And so what we're going to do with this today is we're making an alligator ancho chile relleno. I've got a hot pan here. We're going to start by adding some extra virgin olive oil to the bottom, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. Swirl that around, make sure it's hot. If you see smoke like that, you're going to know it's hot enough. We're going to add our white onion, which has been diced up. Hear that sizzle? That's what you want. Just like that. We're going to let this saute for about 2 minutes. And what you want is for the onion to kind of lose its white color, kind of have an opaque color to it, and almost browning at the ends. We're going to add our garlic and let that saute for about another minute. Oh, I can smell this already. It's already starting to smell good. All right. So then after that, we're going to add our tomato and let that saute for a couple of minutes until the tomatoes are breaking down. Now we're going to go ahead and add the alligator meat. Now you can use turkey, you can use chicken, you can use pork. Just about any kind of white meat can be substituted for alligator if you can't find it. Still got kind of a pinkish color to it. You're going to want to let that keep on cooking until it loses some of that pink color. It's pretty much going to look the same as a cooked chicken. And it doesn't take very long. Alligator is a very lean meat, so the cooking time is minimal, and that's just about it. So we're going to add a little bit more flavor to this dish by throwing in some sliced green olives. That's going to add a little bit of a saltiness to it, a little briny flavor. And then we're going to add some of these raisins. That's going to add a little bit of sweetness to the dish. And we're going to finish it off with slivered almonds that have been toasted. That's going to put a little bit of crunch in there. You see everything in there, it looks great. There's a lot of color in there. A lot of color also means a lot of flavor. And then we're going to finish it off with some fresh chopped parsley. That's going to add some freshness to the dish. And once you put that parsley in, you don't want to leave it on the stove cooking for too long because you still want that brightness, that freshness from the parsley. And then to finish it off, we're going to salt just to taste. And we are ready to stuff some chilies. We're using ancho chilies. That's a dried poblano pepper. So what I've done with these is I've reconstituted them in a mix of hot water and brown sugar, and I've let them sit for about 6 hours. And that's going to soften them up. I split it open, I took out the seeds, and I took out the veins. So I'm going to take my alligator meat, and I'm going to stuff it inside of the chili, just like so. I'm going to make sure it's nice and full, but you want to leave enough room so that you can take the ancho chili and wrap it back around the meat and make it look like it's never been opened, just like so. And I'm going to set that into an oven-proof baking dish. Oh, this smells great with the olives, the raisins, the almonds. Everything just smells fantastic in here. Okay, there we go. These are ready to go in the oven. I've got an oven set at 400 degrees. I'm going to pop these in for about 10 minutes just to heat them through. So these look like they're just about heated through. I'm just going to finish them with a little Honduran crema. And I'm going to garnish them right on top with a little fresh parsley. So this is our south of the border twist on alligator. Enjoy.